Hi YouTube, my name's Ezzy, welcome to the Tactical Operative. Today we're going to look at how to get a flawless game on Black Ops, playing Domination on Kowloon. Now people usually think that to get a flawless game you have to be the most skillful player in the game with pro gamer reflexes and the most awesome reaction times and super accurate aim, whereas that's just really not the case. I'm going to show you that you can get a flawless by playing tactically. We're going to think about four things. Firstly, your loadout, secondly, your awareness, thirdly, your movement, and fourthly, your engagements. We're going to think about those four categories deeply so we can stack the odds in our favor for the duration of the game so you can get that flawless. And with those four categories that form the framework of our tactics, I'm sure that you can get a flawless in no time as well. Just to state the obvious, getting a flawless game, the objective of getting a flawless game is all about not dying. Just to tell you about that stab there, make sure when you engage someone from behind and are going to stab them, make sure you don't run up to him because you can alert him to your presence. And also, if he does turn around, you'll be able to shoot him much quicker if you have your gun up already. Okay, so getting a flawless game is all about not dying. And you could just hide in a corner and wait for people, but I think you can still get a flawless even if you're running, gunning, and going for objectives. Now, let me just tell you first up that I really wasn't trying to get a flawless in this game at all. It was the last thing on my mind. I hardly ever use SMGs. This is the first time I was using the PM63. And it's for my Black Ops Armory series where I go through the stats of each weapon. Just wanted to record some good gameplay. I think that further highlights that it's not your skill with the weapon that matters in this game. It's your tactics. So let's talk about movement first up, because that's the deciding factor for whether you can get that flawless or not. First of all, get away from all your teammates. It seems counterintuitive, but teammates get you killed. So repeat after me. Teammates are not your friends. You have no friends. The quicker you accept that, the sooner you'll be able to get that flawless. Secondly, you're going to move like a flanker. That means the way you move, where you move to, will be all about trying to get beside or behind the enemy. This will make sure that every engagement you encounter is fully in your favor. You can decide to engage, you can decide to hold, or you can decide to run away. Either way, you can take your time, because as a flanker, they haven't seen you yet. You'll see in this game that there was only a total of about 1 or 2 engagement where it was remotely close to being a fair fight for the other player. And that's what you want to make sure of, that every engagement is engineered to be supremely favoring you. Just showing you bad shots there. You can see I really suck at SMGs, and I really suck at using this PM63. So as a flanker, get behind enemy lines. Run around them rather than straight at them. Keeping your gun up is important just in case they realize you're flanking them. Make sure that you don't get caught out in the open, because that's where you lose all your advantages, in the open. And don't be afraid to disengage if it doesn't look good. Just be careful when you flank, because every time you decide to, you're on the move and you're not in cover. So you're going to have to be especially aware of your surroundings in that time. Now, in terms of loadout for your weapon, you need to pick a weapon that's suitable for the map. That means you want to equip an assault rifle. But the real question is, which assault rifle? Do you want one that has a high rate of fire, or do you want one that has a low rate of fire? The low rate of fire rifles, like the AK-47, is better for larger maps. You can see that. I obviously don't know this map well enough. I was trying to jump onto a ledge that I don't think really works. But anyway, the low rate of fires are better for larger maps because they have less recoil, but the high rate of fire rifles will match any SMG, except if they've got the rapid fire attachment equipped. My recommended weapon for this map would have been the AUG, because that fires at 937.5 rounds per minute, killing in 3 shots up to 37.5 meters away. I'm a fan of it because it's what the ADF uses. Now I just want to pause it right there. What would you do? I'll give you a few options. Would you engage this guy who's just shot me down there, or would you evade? I'll give you a few seconds to think. Well, what I chose to do was I chose to engage. The reason is because I've got the high level, I've got some good cover that can't be, that is impenetrable, and I get the kill just by playing well and throwing a tactical grenade down there, stunning him, and throwing that Semtex. Okay, I'm going to pause this next bit up here as well and give you the options. Okay, I see that guy right there. Do I A, engage, B, evade, or C, flank? Give you a couple seconds. Now if you chose engage, it'd probably be a good idea, okay idea, but you've got no cover, he's got better cover, even though you're on the higher ground. If you chose evade, that's pretty good too. Flanking's probably not a good option right now because he can see exactly where you're going. So let's keep playing and see what happens. I choose to run away for a bit. I look back and I see what he's doing. He's flamethrowing. What do you do now? A, engage, B, evade, or C, flank? Now, the correct answer is flank. He can't see you at all right now. That means you're going to be able to flank right now. And as you can see, he's still protecting that side, and I get the easy kill there.
Securing C.
So, as I said, I'm using a PM63 here for grip for lower recoil. Yeah, I quite like the gun after this time. It's nice getting a flawless with some weapon that you've never used it before. For perks, now let's talk about perks. Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, Ninja Pro is my recommendation if you're going for a flawless match. Ghost Pro and Ninja Pro, because you will need to be able to stay behind enemy lines, and you're going to have to flank enemy effectively to aid if necessary. So those perks will keep you hidden for those jobs. Just that engagement just before, if there's two there, you know, you have the option to run away, so run away because your flawless is more important. Sleight of Hand Pro is because reloads are going to get you killed as a flanker with no support, so you're going to have to reload very quickly, so that's going to help you a lot. And of course the half time for aiming down sight really helps in shortening the length of your engagements. I should have got this guy here, but I was a bit, I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to get his head, but that obviously didn't work, but I managed to flank him here and get an easy kill from behind him. Okay, so for kill streaks, since you're going to go for a flawless, you might as well go the biggest 3 kill streaks, 8, 9 and 11. I obviously wasn't prepared for flawless game because I had the 7 kill chopper selected instead. Even though Blackbird, the 8 kill streak, won't get you direct kills, you'll find that it'll help immensely for getting you those gun kills and making you aware of how your enemies move. Because awareness is everything. If you learn how your enemies move quickly at the beginning of the map, you're going to know how they operate, and then you're going to be able to survive a lot longer later in the round when you memorize, hey, no one moves in that area. Okay, if you're really struggling though, you can use a spy plane instead, but it's not really as reliable just because Ghost Pro players won't be detected on your minimap, and you'll be kind of hoping that no one has Ghost Pro and they'll get you killed as well. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the round. I think at this point I'm getting quite nervous because I know that I'm near the flawless. There's only a minute or so left before I finish. But here I pull out my pythons because I don't have any bullets. There's a few people around me and I realize he's above. What do I do now? Okay, I decided not to go out straight away because he's got all the advantage. I can't do a thing right now. So I just stay back for a bit. He gets killed, but I don't realize that. I try to look out for him. I managed to reload my weapon, which is always great. And here I'm going to go up the ladder. And this is where you have to be very careful of claymores. Watch out for claymores. Just take special care around tops of ladders and corners. There's another fail jump. I don't even know if you can get up there, but I was just trying for fun. And there's a game. 34-0. That was a flawless. This is a Tactical Operative. Thanks for watching.